It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in City Skylines in the Lost Valley, and today is a big episode. We're going to be exploring a secret valley in the Lost Valley. It's a valley within a valley. Yeah, so lots of cool things in today's stream. I'm going to break it all down for you. But yeah, and it's also the Friday night stream, so it's the beginning of the weekend, and I'm just looking for a cool, fun, relaxing stream, starting the weekend, having fun, building my city in City Skylines. I hope you guys are ready for this. Hello to V5 is in chat, and Greg is in chat saying hello. Hey, how's it going? Happy weekend to everybody. I'm gonna sit here and open my drink for the stream. And I am drinking Perrier. Not sponsored, but Perrier, please sponsor my stream. I would love that. And it's strawberry flavored. I got strawberry flavored. It's very good. It's very nice. Tasty. Okay. Anyway, oh, I did a couple of things after the stream yesterday. Check this out. So, we've been working on the marina, which is down over here by the beach. Here's my overall city is right here. Nice, lovely city. And we've been working on this marina that is over here. And I posted some screenshots in Discord. I put in all of the boats. Look at these boats. I love the look of this. Yeah, we got boats everywhere here. I especially love the sailboats without the sails that just have the masts up. I think those look really cool. So we got all of our boats in, and I got the fishing lines hooked up. So you can see we got one of our fishing boats here. So I had some trouble in yesterday's stream getting the networks to connect, but I got everything connected, so it is all working. Let me just check to make sure. Yeah, we're at 40% game speed, which is where I normally keep it. I think the boats look different. What boat is this? This is a shellfish fishing boat. Okay, so this guy's going to get shellfish. And then over here, I think we have salmon over here. Yeah, they are different. Oh, that is cool. So I guess each different type of fish has a different type of boat. Oh, no, this is the tuna one. Because we got tuna boats over here. So I love just watching these go back and forth. Look at that. Just churning through the water. And I was checking the efficiency, and so this is the routes are long enough. So this is 100% efficiency, which is just the right amount. So this fishing route, oh, I can show you guys the routes. So this one just goes over here, just in a loop. And then this one just goes right over here in a loop. And it works brilliantly. So those are the little additions I made off the stream. I also let the game run for a little while to get some money back. As you remember, we ran out of money. And I also figured out how to get this building in here. We tried to get this in last time, but I think it glitched out or something. Like, it wouldn't let me place it by the road. But I got it to work next to the road, and it looks beautiful. So I'm not going to touch this. I'm just going to leave it right there because I don't want it to glitch out again. But yeah, it looks like everyone's loving this. Shoot, it's costing me a lot of money. Oh my goodness, we need to change this. So it's a luxury condo building. I think we will change this to residential high with 50 households. And we will save that. Boom and boom. Apply changes. Yeah, there we go. All right, so another big old condo building. This is a really nice looking one. I think that looks wonderful. Yeah, so we're going to keep working on building this stuff out here. But before... Oh, yeah, and then we did this lighthouse thing. I didn't add anything to here. It's just my lovely lighthouse. I love looking at it, though. It looks really great there. What a great shot. V5 says... It's really strange to shellfish as a trawler, as shellfish are normally caught in traps. Oh, that's a good point. Does this look like a shellfish boat to you? Looking good. All right. We still also need to put some more clubs down. We put these clubs down yesterday. I think they're really cool looking. And I want to put some more clubs down. I want to make this a whole row of clubs. But each club is like $440,000, which I don't even have that much money right now. So we're going to have to let the game run, and hopefully we can get more money. So I'm going to let the game run and just watch it go. Now, I did notice, though, as I've been letting the game run to, get money, I have noticed there's been some issues that have cropped up. For instance, you see here, we're having like bad problems here where these guys are complaining, or not that guy, this guy's complaining, not enough goods to sell. It says this building can become abandoned if nothing else is done. Zone more industrial area to produce goods. Well, that's kind of funny because we have a fishing industry right here that produces commercial zone goods. So I'm thinking, like, what is the deal? Why can't this just go over here? This is a warehouse that stores commercial zone goods, but it's not getting anything. Here's a fish market. I don't know what this is doing. But, yeah. I mean, wouldn't it make sense for the trucks to just bring the goods from here over to here? Oh, look at this guy just got... Hold on. This guy just got a delivery. Which truck? Which truck did the delivery? It must be that one. Shellfish Fishing Harbor. Now that doesn't make any sense. Must be this one. Fish factory. Oh, so it worked. It worked. It has to have been this one. Can I see where it went? Yeah, so it says it came from the Hotel Monaco. I have a mod that tells me where it came from, so I have it listed right here. It's coming from Hotel Monaco, which is this building right here, Hotel Monaco. So it's coming from there. It just dropped off its load. It has 0% load and is going to the fish factory. So this actually worked. The truck came from the fish factory over to here, dropped off the load, and then is going back. Oh, that is wonderful. Oh, that is nice to know that that worked. Anyway, but okay, so I guess that isn't a problem there. But I have been noticing there are a lot of issues throughout this city that I find kind of surprising. You can see I have a bunch of abandoned buildings throughout here. It's the same kind of issue. They're saying they don't have enough goods. Everybody doesn't have enough goods, which doesn't make any sense because we have all this industry right here. All this industry is like pumping out products. Oh, this is a farming industry. Oh, no, these are regular industry. So this is all pumping out stuff. Yeah, and like all of these are abandoned because these aren't getting enough stuff. So my city is not that big. It's 49,000 people, so almost 50,000. I shouldn't be having this kind of issue when my city is saying it's balanced. See, look at this. I barely have demand for industry, even though no one's getting any goods. We also have this factory over here. We built this factory, and this should be producing finished goods, but it's not because it never gets any plastics. See, it has animal products, it has crops, it has no plastics. Well, that's odd because I have a warehouse here full of plastics with 15 freight trucks that are not in use. So you would think that a freight truck would come out of here and deliver the plastic right across the street, but it's not. It's not doing anything. It's just costing me money. And so I'm just getting like weird things like that. Like it's just not making sense. Like why does my city have so many problems? And I think the issue is, I was thinking about this long and hard last night. I think the issue is that a bunch of my areas are not connected up with roads. So there's no roads connecting this area and this area and this area. They're completely disconnected. Well, they're not completely disconnected. That's the thing. It's connected by the metro and by the cargo train line, but not by vehicle roads. And I thought that that wouldn't be an issue, but now I'm thinking maybe the simulation is not smart enough to think through that problem. You know, like maybe the game isn't really designed to have unconnected areas. I mean, it's working, but I would not say it's working well. It's not working well. That's the thing. It's working, it's not working well. We got lots of problems, which you shouldn't have at a city this size. Greg says, put the plastic warehouse on empty. Yeah, that's not going to do anything either, though, because that will just export the goods. I mean, it should still move the goods across the street. Here's what I think is happening. This is what I think is happening. And you can never know, because you never know what the simulation is doing, really. But I think this factory over here that says it has no plastics, I think it's putting out a call for plastics, and one of these buildings up here is answering the call. And so let's say this building up here, here's a building. See, here's a building that's producing plastics. Let's say this building gets the call. So it's going to put a truck onto this cargo line. And there's a cargo line. The train will go all the way down here. It'll loop around. It'll come all the way back, and it'll come all the way back to, let's say, this cargo station here. And then a truck will come out of this cargo station and then go down the freeway and come over here and eventually deliver to this down here. So I think this will probably eventually get plastics, but not anytime soon. So I think stuff like that is happening. That's my recognition. And by the time anything's getting anywhere, things are getting abandoned. So anyway, this is a big explanation for my plan for today, which is I'm going to just connect these up with roads. I'm going to connect this up with a road and this up with a road, and we have these like secret valleys that go up here, and I'm just going to see if that makes any difference. I mean, maybe it doesn't. Maybe that's not going to affect it at all, but I just want to see. Like, maybe that will change how the simulation is running. I don't know. We'll see. Greg says, so are the tutorials on this all wrong? What do you mean? The warehouse tutorials? So my understanding of how this works is when these need something, it will put out a call. And it can put out a call to anywhere in the city. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be right next door to it. So this is obviously not, there's 0 trucks in use. So this is obviously not, it's not getting their stuff called. B5 says, I've had 0 luck getting the warehouse settings to do what they're supposed to do. Yeah, and there's a mod I can install. There's like a transfer, of like a factory transfer mod or something. I try not to, that's a mod I don't like, because that's the type of mod that once you install it, it like changes everything in your game. So I don't know if I want to install that or not, but I might install it just because everything in the city is so spread out. And when you install that mod, then you can set your warehouse settings to deliver to specific buildings. So I might do that, but I want to just try this road thing first. Greg says, if the tutorials say to set them on empty and it will force product to the nearest need. That's not my understanding of how it works. I could be wrong. But from the tutorials I've looked at, that's not how it works. It could be anywhere in this. It doesn't make the decision based on how close things are. But maybe they've changed the code and stuff too. They're always changing the code, so I mean they could change stuff. I mean, I don't know. V5 says I have no mods at all. They say that a lot, but it doesn't happen that way in game. Greg says it seems to work in mine. Yeah, well, I don't know. So let's see. So what I want to do is let's start over here. And I have this lovely valley up in here. And this is just beautiful. So we could have a really nice road that runs up along here. And actually, it's really nicely laid out right next to this. So maybe we could just have the road fork off down here. And I think what I'm going to do is make this a dirt road. Because it doesn't need to be anything too fancy. So we're just going to have a dirt rural road that just goes off this main chute down here and just goes off down the valley. Yeah, just something like that. We're going to take the traffic lights off. We don't need any traffic lights. Cast is in chat. Hey, Cast. V5 says, when I set it to empty, it exports everything that was in the building. Greg says, it might have to do more with me overproducing all resources. All right. Yeah, so I'm just going to continue down this valley and see how this ends up. Did this not connect? What is going on here? It looks weird. Why does that look like that? Oh, I bet these nodes are not on, like, sloped mode. Yeah, we just have to do that. Just make them sloped. We'll have to probably do that to all these nodes. All right, let's keep going down here. Oh, so you know how I was having problems before, or yesterday, doing the fishing routes? Through trial and error, I found out what my problem was. The fishing route specifically, the water is like really deep there. And I don't think I was clicking in the right spot. So what I had to do was I had to zoom in really close and then make sure that my circle was within the circle. Because what was happening is because the actual depth was like very far down, the circle far down was not in the right spot where I was clicking. Anyway, that's how I fixed it. I just zoomed in really close and just made sure the circle was lined up with where I wanted to click. And I had no problems after that. Just in case you were wondering what the issue was. Yeah, so sometimes I think if you just zoom in really close, if you're having issues, that might solve your problem. Okay, so we're just going around here. Okay, now this is where it's going to get a little bit tricky. Oh dear. This ground is not level at all. Who designed this map? My goodness. We might have to do... How am I going to get over here? We might have to blast some of this rock or something. Let's use our terrain tools a little bit. And we're going to use this tool here. This is the slope terrain tool. And this is very fun to use. I don't use it that much. But what you do is you click at one end of your slope, and then you go to the other end of your slope that you want to connect up to, which would be down here, and you just drag your cursor from one spot to the other, and it kind of gives you this slope. A little slope. All the way down from one side to the other. Look at that. Perfect slope. Now that looks a little bit funny, so we'll probably soften this a little bit. Let's take my softened terrain brush. I'll make this super big. And just kind of boop, 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 boop. Just soften this all down. See, that looks pretty nice. This is pretty jagged over here now, so we'll soften this on this side. Yeah, but that's so much smoother and nicer. I like that. All right, so let's go back to our road. We should be able to do this now. Look at this wonderful waterfall. This would be a really nice kind of road to go down. Now, I don't want a lot of traffic on this road. I'm hoping it doesn't get very, like, busy. You know, like, I don't want a lot of traffic coming down here. Okay, now I'm going to want this to go straight across this river here. I'm going to turn this into a bridge. Oh, shoot. Does this not become a bridge? Oh, maybe this has no bridge function. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. Okay, so on this side, I'd like this to just turn around. Kind of move over this way. Kind of hug the side of the road. I have to be careful because I have my power line running through here. Okay, so we'll have to deal with that. Let me see if I can fix up this bridge. So if I just upgrade this to just the vanilla roads, yeah, this will turn into slope too steep. This will turn into this nice kind of wooden bridge, which I think would look nice going across here. We're going to need to do some move it magic to make this work. But let's go ahead and select this node and set it to this height. Boom. Okay, that's a little interesting looking for sure. That is very interesting looking. But maybe we could do... Maybe we could just adjust them around a little bit. What if this is more in the water here? And this is more over this way. I don't know if I'm helping at all. I don't know if this is going to look good. This is quite the bridge. Maybe this wooden bridge is not very realistic. What do you guys think? V5 says, if I was a civil engineer on this road, I would seek new employment. This would be an absolutely terrifying road to go down. Well, this bridge for sure would be. Okay, this bridge is not going to work. You know what? Why don't we have all these fancy bridges? Why don't I do like a nicer bridge? I mean, this is... No way would they build a rickety wooden bridge over this massive waterfall. Pfft. Like, this is not seeming realistic to me. Okay, so where is our bridges? Oh, here they are. Okay, is there a small bridge? This is in the Bridges and Piers Content Creator Pack. So this is a small bridge. I think this is the smallest one. So let's try this one. Why did it do that? Why did that happen? This is supposed to be a bridge. Hold on, let's redraw this. I might have, like, messed it up somehow. Okay, so if I draw it from here over to here. Oh, why is it doing that? I have it set to bridge. Oh, maybe for some reason there's no bridge mode on this. Maybe it's just the elevated mode. That's interesting. There's no bridge mode for these bridges. It's just elevated. That's interesting. Now, what I don't like is I don't like how there's so many pillars. Does there need to be this many pillars? I wonder if I could change that with this. I do have this, like, pillar tool here. Oh, no, this just changes the pillars. Oh, interesting. I don't know if I want to change the pillars. I want to change the distance of the pillars. Road decoration. There seemed to be a way that I could select this and change how far apart the pillars might be. Yeah, I don't think that's doing anything. All right, I don't know. I'm not gonna fiddle around with this. Maybe I will off stream. Although that doesn't look horrible. Maybe we'll just go with this. Is there any lights on this? Oh, there are lights on this. What do you guys think? Is this realistic? A realistic bridge for this kind of valley? V5 said, if I had to cross this river waterfall thing, I would build a dam and people would drive over the dam. I'm thinking the grade on this road would be 9 or so. You know, a dam is interesting. We could put a dam in here. That would be interesting. The only problem is if we put a dam in here and something went wrong, my city is right here. The dam would destroy the city. V5, I don't know if I'm on board with your dam idea. I don't know if I'm on board. But we're going to leave it like this for right now. I might come back and revisit it. I think it's working for the moment. Okay, so this part's going to be a little bit harder. Because this gets really steep down here. So I want some way to get the road up this mountain here. And I think it would connect probably to right here. This is like the main road here in and out of this area. So maybe we'll make it connect up to here. Greg is asking, he wonders if Liam would drive on it. I bet he would. I am betting Liam would like this road. Alright, so I'm thinking maybe I could just do this road kind of gradually go up the hillside. Maybe something like this. Just kind of goes back and forth. This over here. Yeah, I think this is... Oh, no, this is very... See, this is very steep. Okay, let's do this. I'm trying to make this make sense. Oh my goodness. V5, how would you rate this road right now? Does this make any sense? Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Okay, so we have a couple of tools that could help us with this. If we use our network multi-tool tool, we could set the slope, and we can go from like here down to say here. And oh my goodness, look at these grades. These grades are a little intense. Negative 42%. So let's try to equalize all of these and see what it turns out to be. I just had a heart attack. Okay, so we equalized everything to negative 13%. I wish there was an undo button. Because that looks horrible. Shoot. We already have our first car. We have a police car just zooming down this road. This guy does not even care. He's just zooming. All right, I am going to select just the nodes and see if I can put these back by selecting them all and setting them to terrain height. Boom. Okay, so everything's back. All right, so we might do this a piece at a time. So let's look at maybe like this section here. What if we took this section, went from here, say up to here. Yeah, so we'll just do section by section. So, okay, so that's 8.5. Then we'll go from here, say up to here. Okay, that's a little bit rougher. Okay, then we'll go from here up to here. Oh, that's even tougher. Go from here up to here. Okay. So that looks a little bit more believable. Let's use our tools here to try and we'll use our soften brush again. We'll just try and soften this out. And so you're still going to get some lips in the dirt here, but I think this might be a little bit more believable. Okay, the other thing I want to do is take out some of these trees. So just go along the road here. We don't want any trees on the road. And you know what? I like these trees, so I'm just going to move them. Let's just move the trees. That way we can keep them all. And we got one more down here. And I think I see one way down over here. Oh, we got a lot of trees on the road. Okay, got that one. We got all of these. All right, so I think we did it. Let me just check. All right, so here is our grand road up the secret valley, and it's a little rough and tumble, but I don't want too many people using this road. Oh, look, we already got people using it. Mostly police are using it. Why are the police using it? And post office is using it. That's interesting. Oh my goodness. A squad. A squad of police is using it. What is going on here? The police is coming to town, apparently. That's so strange. Can I follow this guy? Let's follow this guy and just see where he goes. This is the road down the secret valley. They all got their sirens blaring, so I don't know what's going on. Greg says, just think of the power that dam could generate. B5 says, lots and lots of switchbacks to climb that slope. That's not usable by wheeled vehicles. Maybe a tank. Greg says, the answer is right in front of you. Further up the road, it drops down. Use the slope tool from way up there down towards the bottom. B5 says, I don't think there's a way to make this road drivable without a lot of tunneling. Greg says it would create a cut through the high parts rather than raise the ground. Yeah, I just did some smoothing. I think it works. Yeah, I mean, my goal is like I don't want a lot of people using this road. I'm gonna try and what I might do is I might make the speed limit on this road like 5 miles an hour or something. Because this is like a 5 mile an hour kind of road. I got roads like this near my house here in Arizona. You know, just like roads that just cut through the desert that are just like rock, and they have grades like this. There's grades that just go straight up the mountain and straight down the mountain and stuff like that. So roads like this do exist, like random dirt roads. And yeah, that's what I was trying to create. This is just like a random dirt road. Oh, look at that's a road maintenance vehicle. Yeah, so hopefully not too many things use this. My greatest fear would be that all of a sudden all my trucks are trying to use this road. Like it just becomes like a line of delivery vans. That would be my greatest fear. All right, everyone's going over the bridge. This is interesting. V5 says they have their sirens going because they have no brakes left. There's another postal car. There's another police car going the other way. I don't know why the game is sending out all these police cars. Oh, there's a truck. Oh, there's another truck. The trucks are coming. I don't know why they're sending out these police cars because I have a police helicopter depot. Why didn't it just send the police helicopters out? You know, you'd think that would make more sense. Oh, that road is awful. I can't. This is a little... I don't think that these trucks could get up this road right here. This doesn't seem like it's working. Shoot. That is just a weird connection. For some reason, that is a bizarro connection. So I might have to redo this one. Let's go like that. And like that. Turn this back on again. Boom. We'll slope it up. That's much better. I don't know what was happening before. And some of these are really lumpy too. Okay, so that's kind of fixed. That looks pretty good. The rest of these I think are okay. Oh, that's better. That is better. That's better. Okay, so maybe I just had to go through and click on some of these. Because it automatically slopes them. All right, so the rest of this looks pretty good. Okay, so we will call this road done, and we'll just see if that does anything. But that feels good. Now we actually have this connected, and I feel like this would be connected anyway. You know, that seems pretty realistic to me. Now let's go over to our second hidden valley, which is up here, and see how this can connect up. Holy cow, we're making good money right now. I think it really helped that I changed the settings on that one building. It was costing me a lot of money. V5 says the highest grade road in North America is in Pittsburgh, and it's only 21 feet long with a 37% grade with all kinds of warnings to drivers. Greg says the whole thing is really weird. Well, you know, this whole map is not the most realistic map, guys. I mean, this is supposed to be more of a... This is more like a fantasy fun map. So I give myself a little bit more license. Like when we work on the map in Banff, that's a much more realistic city. Okay, I'm trying really hard with my Banff city to be normal, which is hard for me. But this city, I'm just like, whatever. 37% grade. We can do it. Okay, so up this valley, I think we can connect off of right here next to our... This is our blimp depot and our recycling center. I really like this recycling center asset we got going on here. It's looking really good. And so we'll just connect up to the road right here, I think. And we can just come out right here. And that looks weird. Already we're screwing things up. Okay, let's just get a start going. So that looks good. We'll have to curve it around to go up this valley here. So I think what we'll do, we'll go straight out here. Actually, I would like this road to go kind of straight because we might pave this later. So let's keep this road going straight for a while. Maybe to like here. And then we'll start curving it up the mountainside. That. I like that. Oh, and this also has power going up this valley, but I have to be careful. The game freaks out. See these little power dots? This is an underground power line. The game freaks out if I try to build over those, so I have to just be careful I don't. So we'll just go right next to them. Or around them. Seems to be working pretty good here. Okay, so now here we have a choice. I think we'll go up this side. This is closer to the airport. Quite there yet. Oh my goodness, this road is so long. All right, now we are on top of the plateau. So this can just, where is this going to connect up? I don't even know. Okay, so we do have our road over here. So let's try to go right into here. All right, so there we go. We have our second roadway connection. Wow, that's a long road. All right, so it starts off at our airport, our glamorous airport here at the top of the plateau, which is quite busy, by the way. Looking great. Does my airline make money? Let me just check that my airline here. Where's my headquarter building? Here it is. Airline info. It says I'm making projected ticket income 21,000. That's pretty good. But it says 0 visitors last week. Oh, to the building. Oh, that's very expensive. That's almost 2,000 bucks a week. Holy cow. Oh, that's the park area. How do you see if you're making money or not on your airport? I guess you could see in here, in your budget tab. Okay, so there is an airport button. So it gives you income and expenses. It looks like I'm making, yeah, I'm making a loss. It looks like I'm kind of breaking even. Oh, because there's a profit there. Yeah, it seems like I bump around. I kind of break even. Well, that's pretty good. Because you get a lot of benefits from having an airport in your city. So if I'm just breaking even, I'm okay with that. Because I get all the other benefits. I wonder if there's a statistic for it. Hold on. Oh, this is my money. I'm making... Oh, this is my income versus expenses. So I wish my income was higher than it is. But, let's see. Does it show... transportation. I'm sure it does. It has, like, everything else on here. Transport economy. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, so I can look at just my airport income versus airport expenses. Oh, look at that. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Because I was having, like, negative profit. And this shows I'm, like, way above my expenses. So I don't know how that makes any sense. It shows I'm making a ton of profit. Well, maybe this knows something I don't know. Yeah, this must be factoring in something else that's not in that other menu. Well, that's interesting. So I guess I am making money on my airport. That's quite a bit of money. That's good to know. My ships, it looks like I'm losing money. And my ships are my ferries. But that's okay. I'm not expecting anyone to use my ferries. All right, so yeah, this road, it looks like, do we have someone using this? We do, we got trucks using this. Where are these trucks coming from? Okay, this is going quality appliances, delivering goods to the community pool. It's delivering goods here. Oh, that's odd. All right, so we got another cop car and a truck using this road. This is going to be a dangerous road for this truck. But anyway, he's going to come down here. It'll go down this ravine. All the way down here. And then connect up here. And then that truck's going to the pool, which is right over here. Nestled in my high school over there. Perfect. All right, let me just do a double check over here, make sure we don't have any problems with my trains. Shoot, we're having a train problem. Let me just take care of these trains here. Every once in a while, I have trains that have an issue over here that I have to fix. Come on, come on. Okay, that's going in. This guy's going in. Okay, yeah, because we got like a bunch like backed up here. Oh, not too much. We don't have too many backed up. Look at that huge train. Holy cow. Yeah, we got passenger trains and cargo trains. We have a Canada train. The Canada train's creating an awful lot of pollution. I don't know if I like that. V5 says the road would be great for training tank crews. What's the slope on the new road? I think this one is better over here. Uh-oh, is this stuck again? It's stuck again. See, this happens where we have like two trains like trying to run into each other. Oh, and then this happens. That's why they get stuck. Is this stuck, or what is this doing? No, that's going. No, it's stuck again too. Why do they keep doing that? I don't know. I might have to make this a one-way train, because that's what's happening. If I just kept everything going one way, but then I'd have to figure out a way to get the trains to turn around if they want to come back. Yeah, let me think about this, because if I could make these into one-way tracks, then they would never get stuck, because they're only getting stuck, I think, because they're coming in and then trying to reverse and go back out this way. And if I just made this a one-way track, that wouldn't happen. But that means I'd have to have some kind of looping system to loop it around. And I could do that even when it's kind of cheaty, but I could do it underground here so you wouldn't see it anyway. Just have like a little train loop to have the trains come back. Yeah, that's a pretty slick way to do it. Because then I wouldn't have to worry about this anymore. Okay, so next. Okay, so we got the roads in. We have the secret valleys are working. I want to take another look over here because at the marina, I would love to have sailboats in the marina. Do you see how we have these sailboats out here? I kind of want these. This is the end of the sailboat line. I'd kind of like the sailboats to like come in here and then come in here. I think that would look cooler. So I'm thinking of just putting this in here. And I don't know if I need to put the full thing in here. We might not have enough room for the full on thing. But even if we did like the smaller one. What's the smaller one look like? Here's the smaller version of a ferry stop. I mean, even if we did this, that might work. Do I have any other versions of ferries? No, that's a cruise ship stuff. Well, maybe we could fit the bigger one in. I don't know though. Maybe we could put it in pretty snug next to this building. Let's take and move these rocks over to here. And we're gonna pause this because this is probably gonna break something. Let's start by separating out these lines here. And then taking this. Yeah, you know what? This isn't bad. We can put this over here. Oh, no. We have to leave enough room between that. So maybe something like this. That looks pretty good. I like that. We'll have to redo these roads and everything. Okay, let's reset this so it's the same height as, like, this building. Okay, so those are lined up. And then, can we get the ferry line to work on here, then? So let's say I grab my ferry line, and we connect these guys up. So I go from, like, here to here. Okay, I think that's connected. And then what I probably would want to do is go from just go from here and go into here. Oh, it's giving me issues. Yeah, so I want to like actually see the sailboat like sail through the middle of this marina. So something like that, and maybe this block right here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, so now let me grab the route, which is the ferry line route. We're going to grab this stop and move it into here. Okay, I think that adjusted everything. And then let's just connect up our roads. And these look like they're just the vanilla roads. So that's connected up there, and then this will just go straight up this hillside from there to here. Oh my goodness, it doesn't want to connect up. Great, we can delete that little end piece. That slope, yeah, I don't want that slope to be so steep, so let's slope it up from there to there. Nice 6.9% grade. I like it. And there we go. I think we're all connected up. Yeah, I'll just fill this in with some more rocks and stuff, I think. But let me let this run and see if this sailboat... Yes, it'll reconnect its way. Okay, so the sailboat is now coming through the marina. Oh, we already got one over here, too. See, that's the side I wanted to see. That looks cool. And look at these guys are racing over here. Yeah, I should probably make it so that the fishing and the sailboat don't really overlap. But I don't want to change the fishing route. You know what? I think it's fine. I love the look of this, though. Greg says you need longer siding. Siding, what do you mean by that? We got someone from Japan in the stream saying, good morning. A cruise ship is a place like an amusement park, not a means of transportation. Well, we don't have any cruise ships. But I think I see what you're saying. Why is the cruise ship in the transportation tab? And that's a good question. I don't really know. But we haven't put any cruise ships in the city yet. Although, you know what? Maybe we should put a cruise ship terminal. I mean, this might not be a bad spot for one, like right here. I haven't really thought about a cruise ship terminal. I don't know. For some reason, it feels like I wouldn't have one right here. Just because this is like so... I mean, let's say the people come out of the cruise ship terminal. They'd get on this road, and they'd have to drive through a residential neighborhood to get anywhere. That's not really where you would put your cruise ship. You'd put your cruise ships right next to, like, a commercial area. So... I mean, I could put it, like, over here, but that doesn't really seem right to me either because it's right next to the mouth of this river. It probably makes more sense to have cruise ships over here somehow and make this, like, a commercial hub right here and have, like, cruise ships and stuff. You know, like, cruise ship. Yeah, we can make this, like, a whole port area and have cruise ships and cargo ships. That would be cool. Yeah, I mean, this would just be a disaster for traffic if I put one here. Because there's nowhere for the traffic to go. You're saying ships as transportation are called ocean liners. Oh, Greg says where your trains are backing up, you need longer sidings. I see what you're saying. You are correct. I do need longer sidings right there, but there isn't room, unfortunately. Let's go back and look at that. You know, maybe I could do something. The problem is, see, here's the problem. So I'm going from, okay, so the bridge ends here. This is where the bridge ends. And you need so much room between where the bridge ends and where your train tracks split off. And I think I have just enough room from here to here. I could try to shrink this down, but I think that would be a problem. And then from here, no, this is the bigger issue. See, I need this to go from here. Wait, how does this work? Oh, this looks horrible. Does this even connect? Yeah, apparently it connects because this train's going on it. But yeah, so this connects. Yeah, this is the issue. Okay, so from here to here, there is not that much room. So because there's not room on this side, I can't really do the room on this side. What is there something? I just saw something abandoned. Why does it say something's abandoned here? Oh, maybe it was saying this house is abandoned. Why is this abandoned? No one collected dead people. It looks like this house shouldn't even be here. Greg says, you want to smooth grade up the mountain, but who cares? V5 says, ships people use for transport, but airlines have taken most of the business because of speed. In places like Philippines, you still see ferries used. V5 says, the siding is the section of the main train line that the train station is located on, so when the train stops to load and unload, it doesn't block the main line. Greg says, put a metro stop right next to the cruise ship stop by the marina. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not feeling a cruise ship stop there. I want to maintain that like small marina vibe. You know, I don't want to like put too much going on there. Yeah, it's like I said in yesterday's stream, I'm trying to make it a really rich area, and rich people don't want to live right next to a ferry terminal. They wanted to be a little bit more exclusive with their like fancy boats and stuff. Like this is an area just for the rich people. They want to go on the cruise ship, but they want to go a little bit of ways to go to the cruise ship terminal. They don't want it right on their doorstep. Anyway, that's the approach I'm taking. My friend says the world's only ocean liner is Cunard Line's Queen Mary 2. All right, we're making lots of money, $737,000, which is great. Let's put in another club. So let's see what other clubs we have. All right, so we put in this one. What is this one? It's called Jafari Reggae Zone. Interesting. A reggae club. That should be fun. Put a reggae club right next to our other one. Our last one looked a little bit run down, but this one looks... Oh gosh, this costs so much money. Okay, let's switch this so it's not costing me $4,000 a week. We'll make this commercial. All right. So each of these have... Oh, no, this has... Oh, I put too many workers. I said this has 50 workers. No, I want this to have 25 workers. So 5, 5, 5, and 10. That's better. All right. This kind of looks pretty cool. It has the, like, fires burning. Like, why are there fires burning on these things? I don't know. But we got this bar in the back. That looks cool. Looks like a really fun place to hang out. So we got the reggae club. We got this club that's really like run down. We got the French club over here. French club is the fancy one. But this is kind of cool. We got a bunch of different looks over here. Let's see what this looks like at night. So let's go over here. We're going to make it nighttime. And look at these buildings. Oh, there's like a plant on the side of this. What is that all about? Yeah, they look pretty hip and happening. Again, I don't know what's up with the fires burning. But they look like cool clubs. So yeah, this is the hip and happening place. I still need to put some like trees and bushes around here. Why don't I throw some bushes in here? But look at all... I mean, this whole place looks just so beautiful at night. I might add some more lights at the lighthouse, although the lighthouse is pretty nicely lit up already. So I might leave this as it is. Some nice pretty lights. I like how these are really lit up here. We got the restaurant. These piers are even lit up. Oh, and the boats are flashing. Flashing with some lights. So yeah, beautiful marina at night. Yeah, let's add in a little bit of landscaping around this building here. So let's go, we'll switch this back to daytime so I can see what I'm doing. And let's go look at our trees here. I feel like maybe we'd have... Are these too big? No, these are almost like perfect. Yeah, let's add some of these chestnut trees in here. Horse chestnut. I haven't used these very much in the city. So this might be a nice... nice change a little bit. We'll just do a nice line of trees on either side. So one on this side and one down this side. Looking nice. And then maybe we'll add some nice little bushes in here. If we go to our tree tab, we go to our small trees. I think I have some nice bushes. Let me see what I have over here. No, those are too big. Oh, like these bushes would be nice. So this is like a garden cover. It has some like red flowers. They're kind of small, so they don't stand out too big, but I don't want anything like too crazy. Or do I? Do I want something more colorful than this? I don't think so. I think I would rather have this more like ground cover look to it. All right, let's shrink the spacing a little bit. And we'll just... Oh, wait a second. Why is there dust there? Maybe my mod isn't working. I added that mod to remove this like dust cloud. You see the dust clouds going up? I don't know why it's doing that, because it's not supposed to. So I think I'll do that on that side, and oh, I already did it on this side. So we'll do it on this side over here. Yeah, just some nice landscaping like that. And then I think in the back here, I think we just need some big bushes. So let's throw in some of just the typical vanilla large bushes. I think would just look nice along here. Something like that. Maybe we'll put in a few more. Oh, that's all I can do. And this is the gas station, so maybe I can, maybe I can squeeze in some more along here. Is there doors out the back here? There are doors. So maybe I'll just put some like back here. We'll leave it like that. Maybe I could throw in some nice trees back here. Or maybe a big oak tree. Ooh, yeah, something like this. Nice big oak tree in the back. Not too big, but kind of big. You know what? I'm going to make it bigger. A big old oak tree. Ooh, that looks so nice. All right. So I think we'll put in one more club when I have some more money. But I don't have enough yet. But yeah, and then we'll keep building out this section here. And we'll just have to see if some of my problems get resolved in this city. I think some might. So you never know. Greg says the stinking fish factory is okay by the rich people. My fish factory doesn't smell, Greg. I know you've been to a stinky fish factory, but my fish factory is not stinky at all. V5 says, I wonder if there's a club in the collection. I don't know which club that is. Greg says, Order of the Friendly Sons is an Irish-American cultural and social organization. V5 says, is there a way to make the lighthouse light up? Oh, you mean with like an actual... Yeah, no, I don't think it does that. Greg says they work with Irish traditions and heritage to share them with the community at large. I think there is a strobe light. I don't have one downloaded. If there is a strobe light, I don't have one downloaded. There used to be, on the Steam Workshop, there used to be a lighthouse light. Like an actual lighthouse light that would shine out into the ocean. And it was a really cool asset. But I know that that asset doesn't work anymore because they changed some coding on the game and it broke the asset. So there used to be a lighthouse light, but I don't think it exists anymore. I'd have to just use like a regular light or something and throw it in there, but I think it looks fine the way it is. Selyang says you need more boat launches and boat storages. Yeah, it would be nice to have like a boat ramp. Yeah, I don't think I have room for boat storages. But we could do like a boat ramp over here, just right into the ocean. I don't really have any more room over here, unless I like... Yeah, I'm like out of room. Like within the marina. I could try to like squeeze one in here, maybe? But I don't really want to like squeeze one in. Yeah, it looks like there's room here, but this road is too sloped to put a ramp like right there. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to just do is put some like rocks over here. And just make this more like a little park area. By the way, the USS United States, the fastest ocean liner, is now in a dilapidated state in dry dock in Philadelphia. V5 says if you got rid of the quay wall, you could just slope a road into the ocean and use that as a boat ramp. Yeah, we could do like a boat ramp into the ocean here. Do they have boat ramps directly into the ocean, though? They probably do. I mean, that could make sense. He says, build a ramp next to the lighthouse. Yeah, so you're saying like right over here. Yeah, everyone's saying yes. They do in cities like California. All right. I might think about that, figure out how I'm going to do something like that. Anyway, oh, you know what? We have enough money. Let's go ahead and put in the last club, because there's one more club and we just got enough money. So, one more club. Then we can have them all in. And this club is really fancy. This is called the Pink Memory Vaporwave Club. Boom. And let's change the settings so it doesn't cost all my money. Did that work? Yes, perfect. Okay, so there we go. Ooh, that looks fancy. Look at that. And it's a bumpin' club. Oh my goodness, there's like Japanese wording on the back of it. What does that say? I don't know what that says. Hopefully it's not a bad word or something. Yeah, what do you guys think of this? This was pretty cool. Parental advisory, explicit content. Yikes. They got a big PlayStation logo, Sega, Windows 98. I don't know what the deal is with this club. It's pretty extreme, though. Look at the little parking lot. Anyway, we have our 4 hip and happening clubs. I like them all. And I think it's a cool addition to our historic fishing district. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to end the stream off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Selyang. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, V5. Thank you, everybody who stopped by today. Everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach, signing off.